I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I'm doing this series of videos as a response to a continuation of the 7 videos of yesterday on how to avoid debt. I'm looking at the psychology of chronic debtors. Why are people chronic debtors? Number one thing is indiscipline. Indiscipline. They are very indisciplined people. Number 2, they are indisciplined in consumption. They eat. Number 3, they are indisciplined in buying. They buy things they do not need. They buy compulsively. There is an emptiness inside them that they think that buying things can satisfy. There is an emptiness inside them. They think that they are buying things to show off. To show off to people can make them become relevant. No, you look stupid. I know somebody who lives that kind of impressionist life. He is chronically indebted to people, always trying to create an impression that he is doing well while he's not doing well. If you look around society, most of the flamboyance you are seeing is fake. Really rich, legitimately rich people are very modest, extremely modest. And so you see, people have these defects in them that they want to compensate for by buying and consuming. I know a man, he will go to a party, he will start spraying money. After spraying money to impress people, he will go and borrow money. If he notices that another person is spraying more money, he will go and borrow money from the person he sprayed money with interest and start spraying again. Today he is retired and he is broke. All those friends he was trying to impress in the city where he lives have left him. He is wretched. And so, emptiness. When you see somebody who is always trying to buy to maintain this void. I was in an office and somebody was telling me that he doesn't pay for his clothes. They give them to him as gifts. He was trying to impress me. Most probably he felt I was not dressing well. Today, everything I wear there are gifts from these eyeglasses from the US they made for me, this t-shirt, and everything, including the car I'm inside. Gift. When you succeed, you get more. To him who has more will be given. But when you keep pretending, you will be losing respect. So he told me that he doesn't buy his clothes, trying to intimidate me. He doesn't know nobody intimidates me. And while I was there, somebody called him that he had not paid 75,000 naira for the clothes he bought. For me, 75,000 naira was big money there. My rent was 2,500. So 75,000 naira was 30 months rent. I'll go and wear 30 months rent at that time. No. Today, my son-in-law imports textiles from China. Brings container load of textiles. Anything I want, I will get. But I respect myself. So they want to impress people, to maintain a sense of superiority. When you owe, you are a slave to the person you are owing. The next thing is you have an entitlement mentality. You think that people owe you. You think that people own their money with you. No. Particularly our African brethren, their relationship with our brethren overseas. Our brethren overseas work so hard for their money. Some of them don't sleep. They do 3 jobs. I wonder sometimes how they make babies. In winter, they are working. They drive long distances to go and work. And they are extremely frugal. They don't leave electricity on. They don't let water run up and down. And then when they send money to you, you squander it. They give you money to... I got a case of somebody that gave money to somebody to build a house, and the person is refusing to pay. That's witchcraft. That's wickedness of the highest order. So, and that's why Africa is poor. Our leaders think that the European nations, the American nations owe us. And when they send money to us to do projects, we squander them. then we live a life that is more grandiose than that of the American and British leaders. Look at some of their presidents, very simple. While if we are going for the same conference with them in a country, we will go with an entourage of 100 people, stay in the most expensive hotels, have a large convoy of cars to carry us. We have an entitlement mentality in Africa. And until we remove that mentality from our heads, we cannot be debt-free. You are owing countries that you are going to buy a yacht. How much? You are sponsoring people for pilgrimage. Why should a government sponsor Christians or Muslims for pilgrimage? That's a personal business. And you are complaining of money. May God help Africans. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apokin. The people who owe you, if you see the kind of food they eat, the kind of drinks they carry, they drink, and the kind of babes they carry, the kind of reckless life they live, you will know that he who borrows, he who is owing and does not want to pay is a wicked man. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Send a message to me on +234 7052 136763 to register for our online real estate lecture coming up on the 7th of March 2024 by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. If you have paid, please send your name and your number to me. Look at the flyer. There is a number you are supposed to send your name and number to. God bless you.